Hello there guys, Mr. Missing in Action back with another Raid Shadow Legends video for you. I've got my next Unsung hero video here, and today we're going to take a look at Ripperfist. Ripperfist is a Void champion. He's a rare, of course. All my Unsung heroes are rares. An attack-based champion, and he's an orc. Now, Ripperfist is a specialist. Ripperfist comes with a really interesting skill set for two sections or two areas of the game. Let's take a look and we'll see where he's going to be useful. On the A1, Mangler Gauntlet, we have a two-time attack on one enemy, with each hit having a 30% chance of placing the weak form of decrease attack for 2 turns. Now this obviously can be booked up. This one here takes a lot of books. Personally, I don't think you're going to be wanting to book this up. The first 6 are just going to place 5% of damage each time, and the next 2 are just increasing the debuff chance by 5%. If you are going to book this guy up, you are hoping that the books do not go into this A1, because it's going to swallow a lot of books here, and you're not going to get a whole lot of benefit for them. On the A2, Rip to Shreds. This is 3-time attack on a single enemy. Now this is one of the things that makes him really nice. This is kind of his key skill. Each hit places a 100% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns if he has full HP. So you do want to kind of make sure that you do have a healer, a solid healer, a spot healer like Apothecary on your team who can heal him up before he goes in with his Rip to Shreds. Because if he's not at full health, then he's going to be placing the weak form 50% heal reduction debuff. And that's going to have a big impact on him in the key areas where he's going to work best. He comes with a passive, Bloody Mess. Now this will place a 25%, which is the weak form of increase attack buff, on himself for a turn, and decrease the cooldown of his Rip to Shreds skill every time his HP drops below 50%. So it's basically going to reduce the cooldown by 1. Booking this up actually will reduce the cooldown on it by 1 again to 3 turns. Although, if I'm being honest, again, I don't think I'd be bothering with books on this guy. He's going to take a lot of books. There's 5 there. There's potentially 8 there. That's 13 rare books. And I just don't think you're going to get the kind of benefit that you would by booking up another champion. I think he can work reasonably well without books, and I think they're a waste on him. But anyway, yeah, that Bloody Mess is going to reduce the cooldown. It's going to throw that weak form of increase attack on him. It's okay, but he's all about the fact that he's got 3 hits here, 2 hits here, and heal reduction. You're probably guessing his kit is Screaming Fire Knight. He's also going to be useful in the Spirit Keep, because the Spirit Keep boss, that heal that she places, it is absolutely immense, and you do need to make sure that you reduce that. Ideally with the 100%. The 50% she's still going to heal by a lot. You may see that when we take him into the Spirit Keep. Anyway, so yeah, he's built in level 12 gear, which is what I try to do on my Unsung heroes. Give you a kind of true free-to-play opinion on the champions. I've got him in 3 artifact sets. I've gone for Divine Speed. Now, granted, this is probably going to be a little bit of a challenge for free-to-play players. It's available from the arena, the weekly resets. However, the arena is kind of easy at the moment, and it is quite possible for almost everybody to get to at least kind of Gold 1, where you're going to start to acquire this Divine Speed set. Divine Speed is nice. 12% speed boost like the standard speed set. Also gives him a 15% HP self shield for 3 turns, so that's going to reset on the rounds. It's just going to help to keep him alive a little bit better, get him to the boss in each of the dungeons where he's going to be applicable. I got him in a cruel set as well, mainly because I got the nice substats on there, but it's going to increase his attack by 15%, also allow him to ignore 5% of the enemy's defense, so he's going to hit a little bit harder. And obviously the Perception set there as well. Fantastic set, available from the Forge, available to everybody. So it is free to play friendly. It comes with a bit more speed, also the accuracy. Accuracy obviously is important with this guy because he's going to be trying to lay his heal reduction debuff. And you do want this to land, that's what makes him effective in Fire Knight and the Spirit Keep. Okay, so in terms of the total stats I've managed to get from the level 12 gear, nearly 20,000 on the HP, nearly 2,000 on the attack, 1,200 on the defense. Managed to get his speed up to 160. He's got a reasonable chance of critting 2 and 3 with a bit of crit damage on there as well. Not too worried about resistance, and the accuracy at 180 should be sufficient for where you're going to be taking him in terms of free to play and using this guy. Okay, so let's jump into the areas where he's going to be best. We'll start with the Spirit Keep. The Spirit Keep is open today, thankfully, so we'll jump in there. We're going to go all the way down to stage 15. We don't mess about here. Now, if you take a look at the team I've got here, absolutely free to play friendly. Only 2 level 60s, 3 at level 50, all rares. We've got Apothecary in the lead for the defense boost in dungeons. We've got Kale as starter, so again, absolutely free to play friendly. And 3 more rares, one of which is Ripperfist, only built to level 50. I've got Banshee in here. If you're interested in Banshee, she's a great sort of support champion. Stick her in a stun set. I've got another Unsung Heroes episode where I focus on her, and I'll leave a link in the description for that one for you guys. But yeah, let's go straight into it. Let's take him into the Spirit Keep and see how he gets on with his heal reduction mechanic. Okay, so as soon as we get in, we'll take a look. Keep an eye on him with his heal reduction. We'll see how it goes. I may just jump straight to the boss, because we do have a champion here who's going to throw up block damage, which is going to slow us down. Another one that's going to do it in the second round. So yes, guys, we're going to jump straight to the boss, and I'll see you when we get there. Okay then, guys, so we've made it to the Spirit Keep boss. This boss can be particularly difficult. You do have to go into this particular keep with a heal reduction champion, because the heal is absolutely immense. We're talking at stage 15, somewhere around about 100, well, you just saw it there if you slow down, 138,000 heal there. So it's absolutely imperative that Ripperfist does lay his 100% heal reduction in order to be effective here. And obviously, if you remember from the skills, in order to do that, he does have to be at 100% HP. And that's the reason we've got Apothecary in there, hopefully to spot heal him up just before he attempts to throw that. But let's see how we get on, because if he doesn't, there you go, another big heal. She's just going to heal straight back up. We're really just waiting for Ripperfist to pull that off with his 100% reduction on the healing, and then we're good to go. Like I say, guys, you absolutely need that 100% heal reduction in here, because if you haven't got it in here, you're just not going to win the fight. That heal that she puts out is just too big. So come on, Ripperfist, let's see it happen. There was another big heal, you see. Come on, let's make this happen. There was the small 50% heal reduction. It's not good enough. You'll see in a second when she heals back. It's going to be about 69,000. So unless you've got other champions that are doing incredible damage, she's just going to be healing back up pretty much full again. There you go. And it's just going to take a really long time. So come on, Ripperfist and Apothecary. Oh, I do hope Ripperfist doesn't go down before then. Come on, Apothecary. Spot heal on Ripperfist, please. I don't want it. There was a spot heal, but he's not up to full. We need to get it going again. You can kind of see how difficult this Spirit Keep can be if you don't build a team correctly for it. Yeah, we're still going. We've still got the 50% heal reduction on there. We seem to be making a little bit of impact, but it's going to be a really long time to put this down if we don't get that 100%. This is really kind of his Achilles heel when it comes to the Spirit Keep. He can work there, but it does, as I say, it really does require him to be at 100% HP. We don't want him dropping it as he just did again there, the 50%. So come on, Apothecary. Don't let me down on video. Heal him back up. No. Ugh. You see? Do I rate him in Spirit Keep? I'm only going to give him about a 5 out of 10 in this one, guys. Because we just can't seem to get that 100% heal reduction on. Because it requires that 100% HP. So, guys, I'm going to pull out of this one. We're going to take him into Fire Knight. And we're going to see how he gets on in there. Okay? Back in a second. Okay, guys, so here we are ready to take on the Fire Knight. With it being a free-to-play friendly team, we're going to go for stage 13. Stage 13 is a good test for him. Stage 13 is actually the first stage in which you can acquire 6-star gear. So this is going to be a target for many of you that are sort of looking to play this guy, that are sort of free to play early to early mid game. So here we have the team. We've got Apothecary in the lead, again for that defense in dungeons. There's Ripperfist for his heal reduction. I've gone for Coffin Smasher. Coffin Smasher is another good champion for Fire Knight, actually. Comes with multiple attacks. We've got a Cold Heart. Now, granted, I know this is not really free to play friendly, being a Void, but we do kind of need that turn meter reduction in order to be effective against Fire Knight as well. I've also gone for Hexweaver. Really just kind of thrown her in there, let you see her, basically before I produce an Unsung Heroes guide on her. It's not her best location, but yeah, be prepared for that one, guys. She's coming very shortly as well. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started. Again, what I will probably do is we will jump straight into... we'll probably go through the first round. We'll see how we get on. But I may just jump straight to the boss for you again, because that's where he's going to come in with his multiple hits and his heal reduction. Hopefully the 50% heal reduction shouldn't be as much of an impact as it was against the Spirit Keep. So yes, guys, I'm going to cut away. I'll bring you back in once we get to the Fire Knight himself. Okay then, guys, so we're nearly at the Fire Knight now. Just the last champion left in the second round, the second wave as it were. He's going to go down very shortly, and then you'll get a chance to see Ripperfist in action against the Fire Knight. Now remember, he's got a double attack on the A1, he's got a triple attack on the A2, so that's going to help take shields down. There was the double attack on the A1 from him. So yeah, he's useful in taking the shield down as well. Once it's down, we're hoping that we can get the heal reduction on there. Ideally the big one rather than the small one, but the small one should be kind of sufficient when it comes to Fire Knight. The Fire Knight doesn't heal up as much as the Spirit Keep boss, but let's see how we get on. Yeah, so I'm just going to... There we go. I'm probably going to pull back in as we get towards the end again, guys. So here we go. See how we get on. Okay, guys, just pull in there as well. He's actually laid the strong form of heal reduction on the Fire Knight, which is great. There was Cold Heart with the Heart Seeker, reducing that turn meter. This should be pretty straightforward from this point on. We've got decreased attack on there, we've got decreased accuracy, we've got a strong form of poison there, which was applied also by Cold Heart. So yeah, this one should be over and done with now as well. Cold Heart as well does apply the heal reduction, but that one did actually go on from Ripperfist. He does have some solid utility here. In fact, he's probably better in Fire Knight than he is in Spirit Keep, like I say, because of that requirement on that heal reduction, which is kind of... It's a bit of an Achilles heel for him, in all fairness. But yeah, we're going to take this down, no problem. So yeah, Ripperfist, to sum up, yes, he's going to be useful when it comes to mid-game Fire Knight. Is he going to work late game? I don't know. I think you're going to have better options by then. Spirit Keep, I think you're going to find better options in terms of the heal reduction there, because it is really, really important to get the 100% heal reduction on there, and there are a lot of other champions that can do that much more effectively than he can. So anyway, my name has been Mr. Missing in Action. Thank you very much for sticking with me till the end. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, leave the likes and the comments. All of these things help me to grow my channel. I'm here to provide this information to you guys, and I love doing it. So yeah, Mr. Missing in Action, peace out. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Have fun, whatever you're doing.